Okay, guys, join me today for 270 review of the 7 Deadly Sins. Here we go. So the first thing I want to talk about is Ban's power level. Now, Ban's power level is really significant to point because he has now ascended his old habits, meaning that he is stronger, his body is more resilient to stuff. It was stated that he has spent the last 1,000 years, that's a long ass time, 1,000 years surviving in purgatory. During this time, his body has adapted to the weather. He is able to resist the atmosphere of purgatory. He is absolutely phenomenal. Now, the first thing I noticed is his speed. His speed has increased to the point where it's much faster than Meliodas' emotional body. Now, we can all say Meliodas' emotional body is kind of weak, but it's still pretty strong. But I think Ban is so strong that he's just overshadowing Meliodas' body in general, and there is absolutely nothing that he can do about it. Now, it was later confirmed by Meliodas himself that Ban's body and soul is on another tier. That means that when man really confronts the Ten Commandments, and I'm even so sure as to say that he can handle Estarossa at this point because his body is so strong that during Fox Hunt, you could see that the first time he used Fox Hunt on Estarossa when he was killing Meliodas, stabbing the freaking sword into Meliodas' heart. He couldn't absorb Esterossa's power because it was too vast to protect Meliodas. But now when they meet, something different is going to go down because I think that he is that bad and I like it. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is Crazy Hunt. Where did that come from? I think that's one of Ban's new techniques. Basically, he moves so fast that he's able to, I guess, defeat multiple enemies at once. But because of the way he attacked, I'm pretty sure that he has gained a speed boost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's getting a speed boost. That's another feat that he's achieved. Now, the third part is Meliodas acknowledged. Not Meliodas, Ban acknowledges Meliodas for being super strong because even with his mortal body, he acknowledges the scars that Meliodas gave him as medals. Now, that interpretation was a really unique moment between Ban and Meliodas because Ban tells him, You are Ban tells him, you are the only person that could have basically damaged my immortal body, which honestly um, hypes Meliodas to a new level because the reason why I say this is he tells us that Meliodas has been in purgatory for a while, but his body doesn't have any physical alterations or changes to him, meaning he's just brutally naturally strong. But honestly, I don't know why he said that because the same feat goes to the Ten Commandments. They were born here. They are not going to just, suffer because of the atmosphere they're born. Innately, they are resistant to this type of atmosphere. So, honestly, I think that explains Meliodas' freakish strength because during, as you can see, all the Ten Commandments have this natural freakish strength that nobody understands. The speed, the blitz ability, the freaking power skill, it's astronomical. It's on a whole new level. It's like Dragon Ball Z when you train in the hyperbolic time chamber and then come to Earth. Earth is nothing for you anymore. So I think that transformation is what makes them a tier above the others in terms of power, both the angel and the goddesses. Now the third thing I'd like to talk about is Wild, which is the final thing, 3 parts of the chapter. Hawk's brother, or Hawk's big brother in a sense. One thing I'm very concerned about is Ban and Meliodas both failed to capture Wild, which means his speed is on another level. And that is just crazy because Wild is showing some pretty deadly amount of speed. And Wild says something about knowing the Demon King, or he can guide Meliodas and Ban to the Demon King. That's really a plot device, and I really don't like it because that's absolute bullshit. How are you gonna be wandering around the place and also you just theoretically just found the person we're looking for in this vast world of purgatory? That's just absolute nonsense and that's bullshit. Now Now let's move on to Hawk. This might explain why Hawk's power is so weird, because once he consumes something, he is able to absorb the power of whatever he consumed. Now, Wild looks kind of like a real boar. The way he's drawn, it looks like he has kind of a furish material, as Hawk is just a pig, smooth and just shiny. So that's kind of really confusing, I think. Wild is drawn as the man version, and Hawk is more drawn as like the female counterpart. Or maybe Hawk just hasn't evolved yet to have some tusks or horns in his mouth. And now let's say, what's next? Another thing happened in this chapter. Yeah, that's about it. Next chapter, I think we're finally going to be able to see the clash, or at least the introduction of the Demon King. Wild seems to be a formidable foe, but once again, I think it's really a plot device that they've established into this one, because if that didn't happen, I was kind of wondering how we're going to find the Demon King, but I just think this is too convenient. It's really sloppy on Sabuzuki or Sabuzuki. Sorry, the author of the Seven Deadly Sins. Don't kill me now because I don't know his name. I should know it, but I've been reading him for so long, I should know it. I think it's really like a plot device on his part. And that's about all I have for this chapter. We have Ban's confirmed power up through Meliodas. We have Ban's acknowledgement of Meliodas' strength, because he does acknowledge that once Meliodas gets his emotions back, he's going to be on another level where no one in the whole of Britannia can actually fuck with him, which I think is kind of weird, because we all know Arthur's not dead. King fucking Arthur is not dead. Arthur is coming back. I stated now, forever hold your breath. I don't fucking care. Arthur is not dead. Come on, how are they gonna show him using the battle god and all this shit and say he's dead? No, he is not dead, he's coming back. And Arthur is by far one of my favorite, if not my favorite character in the Seven Deadly Sins. Him and King are up here. And we got the introduction of Hawk's brother, Wild, which is basically nothing. So, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video.